Last look. Crack a little bit of pepper on there. Best thing I've made so far in this video. So give this a try if you want. Final product. By no means am I a pro chef or honestly even a cook at all, but today starts my junior classes in college, and for the first time in my life I'm basically on my own as far as buying groceries and cooking and all of that. In the past I've either had my mom or I've been on a dining plan. So this is definitely going to be very realistic. Today I think I'm going to start with spring rolls, which I think is kind of intermediate. I mean, there's not really any cooking involved necessarily, but I do have to put them together. So let's see how that goes. I got out the ingredients. First, a cutting board, my knife, lettuce. This is just iceberg, which I prefer. An avocado, wraps, cucumber, carrots, sliced. They're already sliced, and I'm going to slice them a little more. And traditionally, spring rolls don't have like any kind of protein really to them, but this is actually one of my hacks. I bought a rotisserie chicken, and after I bought it, I took all the meat off of it and put it in this container so that I can have it for the whole week, and it is the easiest way for me to get protein in. I also really like rotisserie chicken, so I'm gonna put that in the wrap as well to give it some protein. But I suppose I should start chopping these vegetables. However, I do want to say there are already a few issues that I'm a little concerned about when it comes to these spring rolls. What inspired me to do spring rolls was that I found these in my house right before I moved out, and I was like, oh, this would be a really good thing to make. Well, I checked the expiration date. If you can read that. They expired 5 years ago, so I don't really know what else to say about that, but I mean, it's just like a rice wrap. Surely they'll be fine. We'll find out. The second thing is I think this avocado has gone a little bad. We're gonna find that out too. But I went ahead and already rinsed all my vegetables, so now it's time to just cut them up. So I think that's good for now for the carrots. If I have to chop it more, I will. But I'm gonna do the cucumber next. But also, I really like this cucumber because I swear it's just so much better when it's in the wrap. That is something that I will spend a little more money on because I just feel like it is a lot better. Also guys, I am aware that these knife cuts are a little uneven, but that's why this is realistic, right? I'm not Gordon Ramsay. So now I'm just gonna do a little bit of lettuce. I really don't know how to chop this either, but okay, I did kind of cut up a lot of lettuce, but it'll be fine. Also, I've never cut on a wooden cutting board before, and it seriously, it smells, I did wash it, but it kind of smells like Lincoln Logs. I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy a Lincoln Log smell. So this is where the first questionable part comes in with the avocado. It is feeling a little soft, but I'm sure there will be enough at least to salvage because this is a very big avocado. This is why I don't cook. Hey guys, so I washed my second avocado. It's feeling also a little right, but I definitely think it will be salvageable. So let's find out. Oh, That is a perfect avocado. I think I can honestly just use just this half, and I'm going to try to save this other half. Look, so far so good. But what I do need to get is something to dip the rice paper in to get it wet so that I can fold it. So let me try to find a pot. So I think I'm actually going to use this skillet because, I don't know, I just think the rice paper will fit in it nicely, and it's really the only thing that I have. So let's fill it up with some water. Okay. So I did tell my mom that I was going to make these, but she did give me a tip that I shouldn't get the rice spring roll wrap, whatever, very wet because then it will fall apart. So I'm going to slightly do it. Also, it might fall apart because it's 5 years expired, but I think it's going to be okay anyway. So here's our rice paper. Very nice. So I'm just going to do a little dip. Okay, I think that's enough. I think that's the texture we want. I think this is also a time to take my rings off because I cannot stand when my rings get wet, and I have the feeling they're going to, so we're just gonna take them off. And, okay, I think this is a good, I might have over soaked it. So I'm gonna start with some carrots, like so. Cucumber, lettuce, of course. Let's spoon out some avocado here. Give it a little bit of salt. And then just crack a little bit of pepper on there. I think I did overfill this one a little bit. It's kind of ugly, if we're being honest. Like, let's not lie to ourselves. However, this was just the first one. Okay, I put way too much stuff in here. I think that's the issue. Well, I'm gonna make the other ones better, but I'm gonna go and show you. Look how cute this plate is. It was made by a little old man that I met. He was so sweet, and this is microwave and dishwasher safe. But plating, I feel like, is very important. Now, is this something I really want to plate? No. But the plate might make it look slightly better. Not really. What is that? It's okay, because I'm gonna try to make another one that's better. But let me go try to make one not under pressure, not under the pressure of the camera, and see if I can make it better, okay? Okay guys, here is our third spring roll. This one's definitely the best by far. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Is it wrong of me to say that I'm scared to try it though? I feel like that's not wrong of me, because please just take a moment to look at this. I'm a little scared, but let me try this third one and see how it is. I think I also did soak the rice paper too much. My mom was right. I think it takes it a minute to absorb the water. This one doesn't have as gross of a texture. Guys, how cute is this bowl? This is actually from Japan. When my grandpa was stationed there in the Air Force, he got these little dishes, and I'm gonna put some peanut sauce. No, I did not make the peanut sauce. Yes, that's probably for the best after seeing how these turned out, but I'm gonna try this, and we're gonna dip it in there, and I think it'll taste better once I have the sauce going. Okay guys, here we are with our peanut sauce and this, and I'm gonna try it and tell you how it is. I did try the peanut sauce, it was good, but let's try this. It's good, but it's a little gummy. So this is how I feel. I feel like the flavor is very nice, but I also feel like this is just really gummy. Is it supposed to be gummy? I mean, I feel like it is, but I don't know. Let's try it again. It's growing on me a little bit, to be honest. I would give these a 3 out of 5 because I think I would really like them if this wasn't so gummy. But it also might supposed to be gummy, so I really don't know. But I would rather honestly just have the vegetables with the sauce. I don't know, but it was decent. I would say it was decent for sure. Even's here to try the messed up spring roll, so I don't know. Do you want to pour more of this also?
Sure. Did you roll it
It's
like
a
a
lot
burrito?
better with the sauce. Actually, I didn't try it without the sauce. After further consultation, I think they're supposed to be chewy. So that makes me like it a little bit more than I did before. But the flavors are really nice. You just kind of have to get behind the texture of
I think I don't like
this. You think you will?
the texture, yeah.
You think? I don't know if you're gonna like the texture.
I don't know if I like the texture.
I think the texture of the one I had was slightly better because Mom told me not to over soak them, but I think I over soaked them.
I thought it was really good.
Show them yours. It's looking a lot better than mine was, honestly.
What can I say?
I also forgot to show that I usually like to have some kind of fun drink with whatever I eat, so I did end up having a Pib. Which Pib is my favorite soda of all time, so like the rotisserie chicken, this will probably be a very repetitive thing in this video. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner yet. I can tell you it's gonna be something very basic because I think it was pretty clear that the spring rolls were a little bit out of my skill range. That sentence in general just kind of concerns me a little bit because there was no actual cooking involved, but I still have high hopes to make something that I do really, really like that isn't just, you know, basic, but we will see, I guess. I'm gonna keep drinking my Pib, and I'll see you in the next meal time. Okay guys, I'm ready for dinner now, and we're gonna make an easy dinner after those spring rolls. I need something easy. I need something to boost my ego again because those just were not it. This is about the easiest thing you can make, and it's one of my favorite things ever, and it's simply just a bagel with apple slices on top and some cinnamon. Very simple. You truly cannot mess this up, and it's delicious, and I don't really feel like putting more effort in right now. Like I said, this is realistic. I'm not cooking a whole meal. I'm making a bagel for dinner. So I have my bagels here. These are like the mini bagels. And then I just have some normal Kroger brand cream cheese. And let's go make some bagels. Guys, listen to this crunch. My apple fell. Put cinnamon and garlic powder on it, and I highly recommend. It's very good. Okay guys, so it's the next morning and I make coffee every morning, so I wanted to show you how I do that just once, and this does go for every morning. So I went ahead and pulled 2 shots of espresso out of my espresso machine, and then I filled my glass with just some circular ice. And this is the absolute best oat milk. I use it every time. And then lastly, I'm gonna add this Torani caramel syrup. So here's my coffee. Also, if you're wondering, I do use dark roast espresso beans, and I just grind them in my little grinder for like 30 seconds before I put them into the espresso machine, and it comes out perfectly. So give this a try if you want. Okay guys, so I have my water here ready to boil. I think while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to get a little mug out to save a cup of the pasta water, because I'm going to add it with the pesto so that it's not so so that it has just a creamier texture essentially. And I will be back when I add the pasta. So the water's starting to boil, so I'm going to add a copious amount of salt. My mom always says to salt the water a lot, and then I don't want to do all of these noodles, so I'm just gonna pour maybe a little less than half the box in. There, I think that's good. Okay guys, so I drained my pasta and I put it into this bowl. I also saved some of the pasta water in my acai mug. And I think I'm just gonna eyeball the rest of this, to be completely honest. Okay guys, so this is the final product. Give it a little bit of a taste test. This is so much better than the spring rolls. It is a little cold, which I don't mind, but I would give this a 4 out of 5. I think it's pretty delicious, but it's also like not the best thing I've ever eaten, but I would totally make this again, I think. Hey guys, it's Wednesday now, and I didn't show like what I had earlier in the day because it wasn't very interesting, but I'm having a little cotton candy pop right now, and then I think I'm gonna go make like a little carrot salad. I don't know, I've never made it before, but like I've seen some things, and I'm gonna put my own twist on it and just try to make a little snack before my next class. I have a class at like 5, but I just have a little hour break, so I'm just gonna go make that snack. Okay guys, so for this little snack, I have these carrot sticks again that I used in the spring rolls, and look at this little peeler. The handle on it's kind of questionable, but what in this video hasn't been questionable, honestly, at this point? I'm just gonna take one of these carrots, and I'm just gonna, ooh. This actually might be really too thin, to be honest. Okay, I moved on to the knife instead because okay, so here are my cut carrots, much better than the shaved. I kind of had high hopes for the shaved, but this will do as well. So what I'm gonna add is just some peanut sauce on top. I just really liked this sauce the other day, so I'm just gonna add a little on top of the carrots. And then I was thinking about adding Cajun seasoning for some spice, but I think that's gonna be weird. So I think I'm just gonna add a little salt and some pepper. Just salt them a little bit, and then crack some pepper on there. My chopsticks, kind of stir it around a little bit, and then let's give it a try. Very simple, but very good snack for sure. This is the first time I've tried this. Honestly, I think it's the best thing I've made so far in this video, and that's not a joke. I mean, it's kind of concerning, but it's really good. I would give this a 5 out of 5, honestly. It's such an easy little snack, and it's so delicious. And it's pretty healthy too. So, I'm impressed. Okay guys, so I actually didn't show myself making this, but I made this Budok, the carbonara ramen. Here it is. I added corn and mozzarella cheese to it. You're also supposed to like add mayo to it and like mix it. This is like what the CEO of this ramen said, how you're supposed to eat it. which I'm hoping all of the other ingredients are going to make it less spicy because I'm not going to be able to really handle it otherwise. But I didn't have mayo, so I didn't use mayo, but I did use the cheese and the corn. So I've been really into all kinds of ramen lately, but let's go ahead and give this a try. Okay, this is like a baby bite, but that is really, really good. Also, whenever I was little, my favorite food ever was canned corn. Like, I would eat corn straight out of the can. I remember I would go to restaurants and I would like ask for corn. I just wanted corn. So this is really up my alley because it kind of takes me back. Because this is canned corn. I put canned corn in here because it was easiest. And I really am enjoying it, and it's really good with this as well. So I'm going to finish this, and then I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. This has essentially turned into more of a snack vlog at this point, but I've been a lot busier these past few days, so I've just kind of been showing snacks I've been eating because I haven't really been like cooking super interesting stuff, and I've left a lot of like my lunches out because they're just like bagels basically. But I wanted to show you guys the best salsa that I've ever got from a store, which in my opinion, I feel like you go to the store and you know you get a salsa and it's just not as good. It could be in a jar, it could be fresh salsa, but it's just not like what you would get in a restaurant. Besides this salsa, guys, this is Private Selection, which is like a Kroger brand essentially if you have a Kroger near you. And even I've been to Kroger's before that don't have this. Only specific, even Kroger's have this, and this is a Kroger brand. And it is the medium restaurant salsa, the Private Selection. It has this nice magenta color, and it is seriously the best salsa ever. It tastes like you got it at a restaurant. And I've yet to really have a salsa other than this one that tastes like that. So, and also I like my salsa pretty spicy, and the medium it's a fair amount of spice to it. And in addition, you have to get the okay, you don't have to, like this is just my opinion obviously, but the cantina style chips are the best because they're thinner, and that's just what I prefer personally, especially for salsa. I like the thinner chip. Great value, we're on a budget here. Let's give it a try. Okay, these like aren't feeling very cantina style to me. They're feeling a little bit thicker than the average cantina style I've had, but that's okay. Let's give it a try anyway. Guys, it seriously tastes like it's straight from a restaurant. Genuinely, it's so good. And I don't know if you can tell, the chips do kind of seem like they're a little thick, but when you bite them, they feel like they're very easy to bite. They're a lot thinner once you actually take a bite. They're like not hard, if that makes sense. I mean, they're still crispy. You could hear the crisp. But they're just not like the restaurant style chip. I just don't like those as much. But this, and they're so much easier to eat, I feel like, in their cantina style. I have had their cantina style, but these are still pretty good, so. In addition to my chips and salsa, I'm also gonna have another Pib. I just really love Pib, but I only want to drink it when it's like more towards the beginning of the day. Otherwise, you know, I don't want to stay up, but I'm actually going to put it in a mug because sometimes I just love mugs a little too much, to be honest. let's give this a look. I will pour like anything into a mug. As you can see, I literally just poured a soda in here, but I swear it just enhances it. So just a little tip from me to you, honestly. Okay, I actually literally forgot the point that I put it in a mug because I wanted to add ice, but I just now added my circular ice, as you can see. So the pip was enhanced even that much more. Just thought I should note that.